Yo, what's up, YouTube? Ray Reese here with Ray Reese's rants, raves, reviews, and reactions. So I have a rant. I've got a rant. I've got a huge first, let me start this video off by saying fuck you, YouTube. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh my God. Or not even just not fuck you, YouTube. Like not the whole but the algorithm, the thing that the non-human thing that decides what happens. I made a video about which I was very, very passionate, and I was very happy to have finally been able to complete. It didn't take me nearly as long to complete it as other ones, so I was feeling good, even though I did hit a little roadblock with trying to edit it correctly based on, I was editing it to music, and the music, instead of being 4/4 meter or whatever, was 6/4 or something, or 4, I don't know. It was 6/8. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it was. But got through, it didn't take me weeks. I was like, okay, boom, did it. Very proud, very, very emotional piece, but uplifting. And I'm like, yeah. I go to upload it. It gets removed. And it violates community standards or something. It's inappropriate. I was like, what? How? And it was like, oh yeah, we reviewed your video and found it to be inappropriate. Now here's why that is some grade A 2020 bullshit. The video is 3.5 minutes long. They responded to me 3 minutes after I uploaded the motherfucker. So what are you watching it in the future and then coming back and giving me, like, how, so I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's certain buzzwords or keywords that I have in the description, and I had a warning in the beginning of the video, because content warning, trigger warning, like, hey, this is going to deal with some heavy shit. Some very high risk, dangerous, high, possibly anxiety inducing stuff, right? So I was like, maybe that's the case. So I change the description. I get rid of the previous, the opening warning, and change it to some other wording, because I read the community guidelines, right? That tells you, and I was like, oh shit, all of the community, almost everything that I had written in my description and in my warning the wording that I had in there also was similar to wording of what's not acceptable, guideline wise, but not like the stuff that I put wasn't promoting these things. They were saying, hey, this alludes to certain stuff, but the point of the video is that, haha, you know, it looks like whole, but whoo, right? That was the point of the video. And so, all right, fine. You know, I get rid of the warnings and the wordings and da-da-da. Upload it. Again. No, wait. Yeah. It got rejected again. So I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why is it getting rejected? And also, okay, I didn't even... No matter what you take from this story, I wish I would have led with this. This is why this is the most fucking ridiculous thing that you will ever encounter. So it's a montage. It is a montage of video clips, right? And I mentioned that it's high risk, high drama. You know, it shows some dangerous situations. All of the fucking clips are from YouTube. They're only from YouTube. Every single clip. So if I have a 4 to 12 second clip, if I have a 20-second clip of some shit, it probably came from a 2-minute video on YouTube that not only, oh my God. So that is the only thing that it's about. So you're saying that I can't post a video that has 5 seconds of questionable footage, but I can post the entire video. And so I decide I'm going to appeal this shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, clearly a human did not review this. Because in the first time, it got rejected, got removed, and it was like, hey, somebody flagged or something flagged your video. We reviewed it and found that it doesn't meet the standards. I'm like, there's no way you did all of that shit happened in less time than it took to actually watch the video, right? So whatever algorithm, so after the second time that it got removed, there's an appeal thing. It says, hey, appeal, and it allows you to type up a description or allows you to write an appeal. So I'm like, yeah, but you know, it's fucking all from YouTube. How the fuck is you denying me? Like, you have the entire unedited bullshit up there with the shit in the description. That wasn't the exact wording, but it's like, hey, what the and it's like, it's not glorifying these things. And it's all from YouTube. Like, literally, and then not even like hidden. It's not like it's some like hidden, unlisted, you know, you gotta put on some special fucking glasses to decode. Like, it's, you know, so I uploaded, I get an email from YouTube later, and I don't open, whatever, I don't know. I just assumed it was another bullshit explanation because it was like, previously it just says you would get an email alert saying, hey, she got rejected, blah, blah, blah. So I ignored it. Uploaded a third time. No, my appeal got rejected. And they still like, there's no way. Like, and they're not even giving me a why. It just says it goes against the community standards. I'm like, you're not even telling me why. At least tell me which of the specific community standards I'm going against. Is it all of them? Is it multiple? Like, let me know. So A, maybe I can edit the video, or B, I can avoid that in the future. So I go back and I'm like, what the, maybe it's, I go back, I remove like, I think, I remove the warnings, I get rid of the description, and I'm like, because I'm still kind of assuming that it's, buzzwords or some shit that's like triggering the thing. And you know, I'm like, and what was pissing me off was that I was uploading, I was like posting the link to like Facebook and elsewhere, and then finding out that it got rejected. So then I have to go to all of the places that I want to post it and then delete this shit. So this time I'm like, you know what? Instead of me uploading it like immediately, instead of me posting it immediately, let me upload it and make it private. Give Facebook all the time they need to look at this shit this time. So had it be private for half an hour, nothing. Cool. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make it unlisted. Instead of making it public, or I don't know. I don't think I made it unlisted. I think I made it, whatever the next thing I did was, as soon as I pressed that button, boom! Fucking removed again, immediately. And so I'm like, what the? I don't want to edit my video. It's not even like artistic integrity. Like, it is like, okay, there is that element of I shouldn't have to, freedom of speech. It's just the fact that they're clearly not they're clearly not taking the spirit of the video into account. Like, clearly, they're giving no fucks. And it's like, you're denying this. You're denying it without telling me why. 2, you send me to some like bullshit like help center where you're not able to even get accurate feedback. Like, hey, please go over these guidelines. All right, I went over the guidelines. Now what? So it's like, you're not telling me why that it got rejected. You're not taking into account the spirit of the video. And then, yeah, my artistic integrity, like, and more so, which should have been the third one, is that, yeah, they're all from YouTube anyway. All of the clips are from YouTube. All of them. Some of them, almost all of these clips have thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, or millions of views. Like, shit that was fucking from CNN. So I'm like, what the hell? And then I decide, let me open this this email. Well, I didn't even, it's not so much let me open it. Since I hadn't read it, it was still sort of like highlighted. And I think it still gave me I don't know. So for some reason, I went into my inbox or whatever, and I'm looking at this email from YouTube, and the headline is, "Are you okay?" or "Do you need help?" or something. And so I just assumed it was like something referencing like the help desk. I'm like, yeah, I need help. But I open it. These sons of bitches think that I'm trying to commit suicide because some of the clips in my video that I got from YouTube have people that are clearly on the edge, right? And I'm like, maybe it's because I post like 3 clips in a row, but I'm like, it's like, are you okay? Do you need help? And it's this whole thing like, we're concerned about you. There are, either staff or, some other creators or people have seen your content and are concerned that you might be contemplating self-harm. We just want you to know that there's always somebody out there for you to talk to. And here's like the National Suicide Hotline thingamajammy and blah, blah, blah. We care about you. Take care, YouTube. So the reason that my videos have been getting rejected, and I'm assuming here, is because I guess you think that I'm promoting you think that I'm promoting self-harm. And I guess you also think that I might possibly be a self-harmer. Now, I want to take some time just in case. At no point in any video or now do I want to at all make it seem like I am not taking self-harm or suicide or whatever seriously. I don't want anything to make it seem like I'm taking this lightly. But you send me a fucking form letter? Are you kidding me? You think that I might be committing suicide or promoting self-harm, and you send a fucking form letter that has like this person or this person or this person or this staff or blah, blah, blah. Think that's it? You can't get your YouTube. You got billions of dollars. You can't have some random fucking intern at least type up some like, well, I get emails from India from Lyft all the time, right? I know you got somebody in some sweatshop somewhere that could type out a, hey, we think self-harm you doing. Request no doing of that. Please reach back for assisting with you. Sincerely, YouTube man. Like, word? Not a phone call? I mean, like, that, I don't expect you to call. But, like, for real, you couldn't even have put that shit in the rejection letter? Like, in the, hey, your thing has been removed because we believe that it promotes self-harm. And if you are thinking of self-harm, you should. It takes me, like, why wouldn't that be a whole separate process? Like, for real, like, YouTube, what the fuck, dog? I thought he was cool. God, I'm paying for you, as a matter of fact. Not that account. Nah, my other account is the paid one. But still, god damn. So now I gotta go home. I'm gonna re-edit this bullshit. Make a dishonest or disingenuous version of it so that I can actually at least get 80% of my vision out there. And then I guess post the unedited version to Facebook just so fucking Mark can take it down or some shit. I don't know. But this is for everybody that that complains about how soulless everything is getting and how inhuman and detached we're becoming. I did not take you seriously. And you can't even call them. Like, you can't email YouTube. All of the goddamn revenue that they're generating and taking in, you can't even, COVID. Yeah, no, these nuts. Like, there's no, you don't have to. You can have, even overwhelmed state offices have a contact number, whether you can get through or not, but you can't even, there's not even a way to send a message. Like, oh, we're understaffed with the COVID. You don't need staff to receive emails. You don't need staff to have a queue for people to eventually get to. But thought I was going to commit suicide and they sent me a form letter. Anyway, let me go. I'm out here in Jersey somewhere. Hopefully, what time is it? Oh, okay. Hopefully, I'll be able to get this thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hopefully, I'll be able to. Sorry, my car has a CD player that doesn't work, which is fine, but it like tries to work, and every time I turn the car on or off, it goes through some cycling bullshit. Hopefully, maybe I'll be able to get this uploaded tonight. Yeah, here's hoping. Thanks for watching and enduring and tolerating. Ray Reese, rants, raves, reviews, and reactions. See ya. Bye-bye.